Hi guys, happy Monday. Oh my god, it's Monday. In true crime fashion, I am starting this at almost 8 o'clock at night. This week I wanted to try something new. I want to do a weekly reading vlog. I've never done one before. I thought this would be a fun video because right now I would not say I'm in a reading slump. I'm really not. I just can't finish a book to save my life. It's like I'm getting distracted by all of the other books that I want to read, so I have started so many books and have not finished them. This reading vlog, I will be finishing all the books that I am like in the middle of, because there are quite a few. So like I said, it is Monday at 8 p.m. and I'm about to show you all the books that I am in the middle of reading. So here we go. Like I said, I am not in a reading slump. I refuse to be. No, it's just literally there's just so many good books that I have started, but I don't know, none of them have like really caught my attention except for the one that I'm currently reading, and this one I definitely will have done by the end of the week. But the other ones, like I have started and I like read a couple of chapters, or I'm like halfway through and I just have decided to pick up a different book. I've never done that in my life, so this is like all new to me. Anyways, the first book that I will be hopefully finishing is A Forbidden Fate by Kaven Hirning. Oh my god, I've never actually said Kaven's last name out loud. Hirning. Here, whatever. I started this maybe 3 days ago, and I'm literally almost done with it. 314, chapter 29. And let me tell you, this so far has been so good. It's one of those books that I literally think about all day. And you know that's a good book when you're literally just waiting until your day is done so you can come home and read. I was so surprised by this book because what it said like on the back isn't really what I was picturing the story to be. And it's so interesting. It is so interesting. And I love that she has present day and past. Like we go back in time to figure out what happened to the characters that led them to like the present day. It's so good. Any book that has a curse, I just absolutely love. I love trying to like figure out the curse. I love the anticipation into getting into how the curse works, why they were cursed, like what's the deal. That's what I want to know. There's also a really cool found family in this, but I feel like it's a slow burn found family. I really want to describe the relationship between the two main characters, because it's arranged marriage but as children, and they like kind of had a thing, but then things happened and they became enemies, and now you're kind of going back to lovers. So it's like arranged marriage, friendship to enemies to hopefully lovers. Like that's the best way I can describe it, and honestly it's so cool. It is so cool. This is actually the first book too that I've intentionally been annotating, because man, Kaven, some of the quotes that you have in here, oh, there was one scene in this book that I literally had to highlight the whole page, because just the scene itself, I could see it playing out in my head, and I'm just like, I have to bring this to life. I have to. It deserves to be on film. Like I need to film this. It's just genius. It's so good. It's so emotional and just so like deep and yes. So current read, it's fantastic so far. I cannot wait to finish it. So I know I'm going to be able to finish it this week. Then we have Unravel Me. Unfortunately, I am only on page 54 of this. I don't know, I like Shatter Me, but the thing is I want to get to Ignite Me, and I think that's why it's taking me so long to read this, because I know it's not everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite is Ignite Me, and it's the next book after this one. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta suffer through this book to get to the best book in the series. It's just not making me want to read it, and I just I don't know. So I'm gonna force myself to finish this one too. This one's like the one that's I'm not quite that far into. Then we have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I can't decide if I want to DNF this or just keep pushing through. Everyone raves about this book, and I am on page 114. I'm on chapter 15, and I am not feeling it, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a like workplace romance girly. I don't know if I can be. So far it's not working, and it's just not my vibe. I'm hoping that it will be my vibe, but man, if I get halfway through this book and I'm not liking it, I'm DNFing it. I'm sorry, ladies. I just can't do it. I'm also reading Manacled. I am taking my time with this book because I don't know. It's just so much. If you don't know what Manacled is, it's a Draco Hermione fanfic, but it's like Draco and Hermione from Harry Potter takes on Handmaid's Tale. That's literally what it is. And it's dark. And it's probably the longest freaking book that I've ever read. And it's free though, if you guys wanna go take a look at it. I don't know if I recommend it yet or not. It's taken me a long time. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish this book in this video because it's probably going to take me a couple months to finish that. I have to go at my own speed with that book because it is very dark, and I'm like, oh, I need to read something a little bit more fun, a little bit more action-packed, a little bit more lighthearted. And I know it's going to break my heart at the end, and I'm just like chipping away little by little. That's what's going on in this video. Let's get started. Oh, my poor dead flowers. Oh, they literally have no water. One day I will get this right. I'm sorry, I literally forgot to feed you. Not talk about it, okay? It is Tuesday. I am back from work. I did not film anything last night, but I did read, and I wanted to talk about a few things. I think the biggest thing that happened last night with reading is we got to the part of the book that was very hot. It was just so funny because I was talking about how much I was enjoying it, and I was telling you guys what chapter I was on, and if any of you have read this book, you would have been like, oh girl, the next chapter, prepare yourself. I love these characters so much. I am thoroughly enjoying my time reading this, and Kojak is once back in. But I am home now. I don't have any plans for the rest of the night, so we're gonna make dinner, maybe go sit outside because it's cloudy, but it's warm and it's like, I don't know. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go check on Kojak and see what he's doing.
Left of us, just small talk and
fact finish A Forbidden Fate by none other than Kaven herself. I rated this 5 stars. Dude, you guys, I had so much fun reading this book. Like, literally, I was in the biggest fantasy book slump ever. Oh, my mom's calling me. An hour and a half phone call later. Forbidden Fate. Very, very fun to read. If you guys have ever been into like D&D, I feel like reading this was exactly how I would feel if I were in like a D&D campaign. I swear to God, the story is just so chaotic and it's fast moving. Like, I felt like there was never a moment in this book where I was bored. It was so entertaining, so much fun. I love the characters. Every character's personality was just like so good. So many quotes. This was actually the first book that I sat down and I highlighted and annotated that way. But yeah, very, very fun. You should probably read this. This was a good book.
What book is it?
I was just saying how it felt like I was reading a like D&D campaign. I swear to God. She's writing a book right now where she's taking her dice and she's doing rolls for like action scenes for her book. So she's like
That's
rolling
actually a really
like,
good idea.
yeah.
That makes it interesting.
Yeah, and it's just so fun to read about because it's like, I don't know, it's just so chaotic that it's like you're like listening or like you're reading like a D&D
I like that
campaign.
It
was really, really cool. It's basically the main characters are forbidden to touch each other because if they touch each other, they die. And it's like them going on, like he kidnaps her because they're rival kingdoms and they can't touch the entire time. And the tension.
Why do I feel like I have heard you say that exact sentence before without the whole touching thing? He's from a different kingdom.
Rival kingdom. Enemies to lovers. That's basically what all these fantasy books are. God,
it sounds... How can you get... I don't know how you read the same kind of book over and over and over again like that.
It's a trope. It's not the same book. It's just the same theme.
I understand.
But the themes are different. Like for this enemies to lovers, literally they can't touch each other or they will die and they hate each other. But the sexual tension is there too, so they like...
It's always there.
It's like, you know?
It's always like...
Oh my God, the one sex scene in this. They also have like a found family trope. And I love found family trope. It's like one of my favorite
I like that
tropes.
kind of stuff too.
So that's why I gave this book a 5 star. 5 star. Very good. Now we're on to the next book. It is Wednesday, by the way. The next book, we've got Unravel Me. I will finish this by the end of the week. We are on page 54. We're going to see how this goes. I've got my purple highlighter because I will be annotating this one. So we're going to get comfy. We're going to lay in bed and read for a bit. And we'll see where we end up. Well, that didn't work. Oh, God. Ah, there she is in all her glory. Happy Thursday. Wow, it's dark in this house because it's almost 9 o'clock at night. There was no reading to be done yesterday. None at all. Nada. Can't remember what we did. I was going to read, but then Joe came out and he was like, do you want to watch Pinocchio? God, I can't remember what it was called. I was like, you know what? Yeah. That's mainly what my nights have been recently. Is just like coming home, making, eating dinner, chilling out for a bit, just like being in each other's company, I guess. And then it's either I read for a bit or we like watch a movie or like we watch TV together. That's like what our life is. We started this anime today, so that's why there has been no reading for the last couple hours. I'll put it here because I can't remember what it's called. Whoa. Very good. It is done by, what is it called? Magna? I can't remember. The same people who did Attack on Titan and Chainsaw Man, which are like one of my faves. Love that. Who does Fruits Basket? Because Fruits Basket is probably my favorite anime. my favorite slice of life anime. I'm a slice of life sucker, I'm sorry. But this is pretty good, and it gives me like Chainsaw Man, but also kind of Fruits Basket vibes, because the whole plot of it is like this guy just trying to get back to his wife. So it's cute, but also very gory and very like action-packed with like monsters and stuff like that. So, wow, this turned into like an anime rant, kinda. But anyways, watched all the episodes that are dubbed for that, because I'm a dubbed girl. I can't do it. Can't. So now I think we're going to get ready for bed and read in bed for a bit. Like, that's my favorite thing to do, is just read in bed. Frick, it's hot, man. Happy Friday. I checking to make sure nobody's around me. Kind of forgot I was vlogging. Although I do the same thing I do every single day, which is wake up, go to work, and then come home. But it's Friday, so I stopped at Walmart to pick up some dog food, which is besides the point. But I swear to God, every time I go to Walmart, I feel like I have to stop at the book section and just like check it out to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh my God, it's back there. Oh my God. Oh my God, what the heck? I came on a good day because I felt like Walmart was all stocked up. Like, they literally had the shelves full of new books and like books out. I saw Fourth Wing there. I'm like, you guys know what you're doing. Anyways, the book that you see that spit? Anyways, the book that I did pick up was Yellowface. Look how beautiful this cover is. This is crazy. And also, it's a white book. Like, this is a hardback book that I could get on, you know? So I picked it up mainly because I think it's very pretty and beautiful, but also I heard good things about it on TikTok. White lies, dark humor, deadly consequences. We love it. Very excited about that. It's a beautiful book, so I picked that up. She writes about stuff is like insane. I step into the sea of blue in his eyes, dive right in and drown. I'm no writer, but I should love shit like that. Doing things that I usually don't. Okay. This castle guy's really pissing me off. So far, I think I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm kind of bored. Warner is not in this book yet. I am on chapter 14, page 91. I'm almost 100 pages in. Warner is not here. I am waiting for him. I feel like I need him because Adam is just not giving. And I know that Juliet and Warner end up together. I've seen spoilers. We've seen the fan art. These books have been around for a very long time. Like, we all know. So I'm kind of just waiting. It is a very interesting story, though. Like I said, like reading the first one, which I did film, but I don't think I ever posted because it was supposed to be a 24-hour reading challenge, and it just never happened. So I have all of that footage, and the whole time I'm basically talking about Warner and Juliet. So everything is very interesting, but I'm finding myself really pissed off. And I feel like it's because Juliet's kind of feeling pissed off and feeling like she doesn't really belong and just like going through the motions, really. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm doing reading the book. Wow, I just put that together. Bravo! Kudos to Tahereh Mafi for like making me feel these things while reading it. I feel like I'm very connected with the character, I guess. So I guess that's good. But at the same time, I'm like, this is like pissing me off. So I'm gonna read a little bit more and I will check in sometime. I don't know. This castle guy just needs to go. I feel like he's gonna be one of the bad guys. Like, I already know it. He's just pissing me off. I look crazy. What is happening? Damn, go off, Kenji, like Jesus. I am on chapter 23, page 155. I think I did well for tonight, but now I'm feeling tired and also hungry, and I'm in the mood to watch Pride and Prejudice. Yes, I know. I saw one TikTok, and now I want to watch Pride and Prejudice. I have to.
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could
Happy Saturday. I almost said Sunday. As you saw, went and got the hair done. I am feeling myself. Happy Saturday. I went to go get my hair done. I needed the red touched up before vacation. My brother's girlfriend does our hair, so my brother was also there getting his hair cut. So it was just like, I tried to read a little bit, but since everyone was there, we were just like talking and whatever. I got like maybe 2 pages into the fine print, and I really think I'm just gonna DNF it. I'm not into it at the moment. Like, I just want my romance to be high stakes. You know, I want fantasy. I want fantasy romance. That's like what I'm craving right now. I'm still reading Unravel Me. I will check in when I start reading again, like how far I got last night. It's going very well. We kind of saw a glimpse of Warner, so I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that the story picks up. Like, not that it's not already like action packed and like the story is developing, like it's already in motion. It's just like not really what I'm looking for right now. Like, I want Warner to be in the picture. I want the banter between them. I could literally care less about Adam. Like, who is he? Why is he even there? I didn't know that he even existed. I thought it was Warner and Juliet the entire time, because that's what the whole like internet is Warner and Juliet. So when I started reading the series, and I'm like, who is Adam? Like, who is this person? Like, what? No, he's mentioned literally nowhere. So, wow, I really went off. My God. So we're gonna clean the house. We're going to hopefully get some reading, and then we've got a party to go to later tonight. So, and then tomorrow is gonna be like my designated getting this book done, because I want to start Ignite Me, because I hear that that's everyone's favorite. And guess who didn't read the rest of the weekend? This girl. Oh wow, she's really poking out there, isn't she? I am closing off the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really liked filming this week, like this reading vlog. I thought it was so fun, and I'm editing it now, and I'm just like, I love this so much. I love editing this. I love making it. I loved reading. I love talking about the books I was reading. It was awesome. So that's it for me this week. Let me know if you want more reading vlogs. I would be happy to do them. I'm probably still going to do them anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
uptown on the road, I've been around before, rooftops, sliding doors.